आज रात 12 बजे से
JD Customs is one of India's finest bike builders. It is the story of a young boy who dreamt big and worked relentlessly to make it happen. He got featured in the elusive Bike XF in only his second build and has been a regular feature on it since then. Today, JD Patel takes us through his journey as a bike builder and speaks about 5 of his motorcycles.
Hi JD.
हाय सर, हाउ आर यू?
Good. How's it going?
बस यार देखो, अपने आप को एक रूम में लॉक किए हुए हैं और क्या.
Acha, so I wanted to talk to you about your journey. Talk to you how JD Motorcycles, J&D Customs started and what exactly is it and how did it all begin?
I think it's all started with not the motorcycle in a center. It's all started with actually I wanted to become an automobile designer. I was more into sketching and designing cars rather than thinking about motorcycle and all. But the first time it strikes me was when I saw the OCC Orange County Choppers show. That was telecasting on Discovery when I was in 10th standard. जब मैंने वो प्रोसेस देखा, the whole process of building bike, पहले डिज़ाइन करते हैं, then they step by step hand build the bike. I don't know what, but that process strikes something in me that I really want to do this. वहाँ से स्टोरी शुरू हुई. then I convinced my parents and थोड़ा बहुत fabrication work सीखा मैंने मेरे डैड के engineering workshop में. and then I built my first motorcycle, the Pulsar 150, white one. So that's how things started.
So tell me about the Pulsar, man. So why did you choose it and what's the story behind the bike?
So basically, actually at that time I didn't have any motorcycle. I was using Honda Activa. So I asked my father, to loan me some money, and he agreed to loan me the amount of 70,000. I have to buy a used bike in that money and do the custom work in that budget. So उस टाइम पे I got used Pulsar in I think 15 या 18,000 में मुझे मिला, and the rest of the money मैंने custom work पे spend किया. In the first phase, I started converting that motorcycle into cafe racer, and I already started the work. But meanwhile, a thought came in mind that if I really want to do something unique, then I think I should convert this Pulsar into bobber bike. Pulsar में से cafe racer तो कोई भी बना लेगा, लेकिन बॉबर इज़ अ लिटिल बिट चैलेंजिंग. उसमें आपको काफ़ी सारा चेंजेस करना पड़ेगा. तो आई ऑल्सो एबल टू लर्न फ्यू थिंग्स रेदर देन बिल्डिंग अ सिंपल कैफे रेसर. ड्यूरिंग द बिल्ड आई ऑल्सो लर्न सो मैनी थिंग्स अबाउट वेल्डिंग, फैब्रिकेटिंग वगैरह. आई ऑल्सो मेड फ्यू आइटम्स लाइक स्टेनलेस स्टील टैंक एंड रियर स्विंग आर्म ऑन माई ओन. You can see the monoshock suspension setup, which is one of a kind. I think that bike is still with me. I have not sold that bike. I can say it was a whole kind of learning project for me, which came out pretty well. After that build, in a month or two, I got 2 other Pulsar builds.
Yeah, so if you look at that build versus your latest one, the handmade, you can see how the evolution of your art has really evolved. That's crazy. But the second bike that is my personal favorite, I'm sure a lot of people's personal favorite come out of JD Customs, is the Baroda Bobber, and that is a piece of art. And so tell me, how did that come up? Because if you look at the Pulsar and then you look at the Baroda Bobber, you cannot say that it's been made by the same man.
I mean, in terms of design, someone can refer, but in terms of quality and craftsmanship, no one can, refer that these bikes are built by the same guy, because one is zero and one is something else.
How did that happen, man? And that was how many years into JD Customs?
I think 1 year. When I built my first bike, the owner of this Baroda Bobber, so when he saw pictures of my first build, he contacted me. He finally decided and sent me the bike कि अभी आप बाइक बनाओ, and he gave me the budget of 80 or 90,000, I guess. And you won't believe, when we reached the point where the bike was completely done, bike का budget था around 3.5 lakh.
I was wondering that it can't be done in 80,000 rupees.
So during the building process, I somehow convinced him every month he was रेजिंग द फिगर, चलो अब 80 से 1 लाख जाते हैं, 1 लाख से 150 पे जाते हैं, 150 से 2 पे जाते हैं. So every month he was raising the figure. At that time I was definitely an amateur. For someone to spend 3 lakh, ठीक है, एक amateur को देना, that was really different scenario. So जैसे जैसे वो बाइक पे, जैसे जैसे मैं काम करता गया, वो मेरा काम देखता गया, मुझे समझता गया, मेरा जो विजन था, thought process था, वो जैसे जैसे समझता गया, he started giving me more money. And by end of the build, we reached the point where the budget was 3.5 lakhs. Now coming to the project, the work done in that bike, so that bike is completely made from scratch. खाली उसका engine block है. Apart from that, पूरा frame restructure करके नया बनाया है. Then front suspension, linkage suspension, tank dual gas cap tank है. बीच में iron rod chrome जा रहा है, जो काफ़ी famous हुआ था लोगों को, वो बहुत अच्छा लगा था. The most important part I think of the build was the perimeter disc brakes. When you see the complete bike, I always say to students or anyone who try to appreciate my builds, the most important factor for me when I build this bike, I try to design all the components in a way that each component can highlight every other component rather than focusing only on one component at a time. I think that bike gave me the identity of a bike builder, or people got to know about JND Customs, and my whole story of social media and all started.
That was also the first bike of yours that got featured on the famous Bike Exif. Since then, all more or less all your bikes get featured there.
Yeah, it was my first bike which featured on Bike Exif. I mean, it was kind of dream because whenever you open that Bike Exif page, you can see the amount of crazy craftsmanship and quality there. So it's always a dream for any bike builder to achieve that kind of quality and standard which can highlight the Indian custom culture at another level.
So from the intricate Baroda Wawa, let's come back to something more simple and something that's very pleasing to the eye. What you call it the basic bobber, the sky blue motorcycle. They're like nice touches to the Enfield, but that takes it to a different level.
Yeah, that was the most minimal build I have done so far. Especially on Enfield, because generally I don't do kind of build, but I've done that build after Baroda Wawa. So at that time I really wanted to explore something which is minimal and which is in sort of I can provide as an bolt-on kit on later stage. So I was exploring in that area, and one client came to me. I was having budget of 1.2 lakhs, and he was so crazy about my work that he told me that I don't really care what amount of work you do, but just at least do the paint work, take the money, but I want something from you. That bike, you can see the tank is stock. Apart from that, frame is stock, and front and rear suspension is stock. Apart from that, the both front and rear fenders, then rear swing arm is stretched. Front forks were lowered down around 2 inches. So it was kind of a very minimal way, or I can say a basic way to start converting your Enfield into bobber.
So let's come down to one of your more recent builds. You built a motorcycle called the Metal Jacket, which is really a retro futuristic motorcycle. So what's that about?
So basically that motorcycle is based on Continental GT 535, and this was the build जिसमें client gave me full permission to do whatever I want to do. बेसिक आइडिया जो मेरा जैसे कि मेरा बड़ोड़ा बॉबर के लिए एक ड्रीम था कि मुझे ऐसी लाइंस अचीव करना है, ऐसा डिज़ाइन अचीव करना है, तो सेम थिंग आई हैड फॉर द कैफे रेसर. आई वांट टू बिल्ड समवट लाइक दिस काइंड ऑफ कैफे रेसर इन फ्यूचर और whenever I get the opportunity. I decided to build something which is more futuristic and which can highlight the old school way of aluminum metal shaping. Whenever I start any build, I actually first focus on the fuel tank design because that is a core for me, जिससे मैं पूरा शेप जो बाइक का होता है वो विजुअलाइज करता हूँ कि कैसे लाइंस जाएंगी, कैसे फ्लो जाएगा, ओवरऑल स्टैंड्स कैसे रहेगा. So I made a tank and a seat cowl. वो पूरा एक combination था, not one piece but two pieces welded together. जैसे ही ऊपर का piece पूरा tank, seat and rear cowl, and actually it's a two-seater bike. You can literally remove the front cowl by removing two bolts. So it's a two-seater bike with the rear cowl. So जैसे ही वो ready हुआ, I started visualizing that how can I make it into futuristic, because at that time I was not thinking about any fairing वगैरह. I was just focusing on body work कि भाई body work से I want to do some kind of 3D shapes and ऐसा कुछ करना है. So if you get the opportunity, take a look on my website. उसमें ये बाइक का जो rear का एक फोटो है जिसमें आप rear section पूरा देख सकते हो. So if you notice that picture, you can see all the lines, all the flow going on in a kind of 3D perspective. And there are also very mini side glass on the both the side of the tank, from which you can see the fuel level. So it was not so much practical, but it was something old school, or
As long as it's cool, it doesn't matter.
yeah.
Let's talk about Handmade. Handmade has now got your signature perimeter disc brakes. It's ironic for you to call a bike handmade because technically all of your bikes are handmade.
See, basically, in particular, if you look at this bike, everything is handmade. From triple clamp, from front suspension, from everything. Building a bike or doing a metal shaping, there is a limit where most of the people उसको छोड़ देते हैं कि नहीं अभी हमसे नहीं होगा. But if you go beyond that limit, you can describe yourself as a craftsman, that I handcrafted that part. So the whole idea of building this bike, building the frame from scratch, building the front suspension, triple clamps, tanks, or any other thing. The whole idea behind this was we want to showcase our craftsmanship, what we are capable of doing with these two hands.
What I really like about the handmade motorcycle, there are these intricate details on it. But when you look at the bike as a whole, it's such a clean and simple bike to look at.
Even if you compare the basic bobber with this handmade, you'll feel that handmade is more simpler than the basic bobber. It's sort of very minimal in terms of components.
But when you look at the motorcycle in detail, the amount of empty spaces it has, which can't hide anything from a person, So all these motorcycles, you can hide a lot of wires and things and here and there. In this, there's just about nothing to hide. So it's a pure piece of motorcycle.
There are just few functional things, only functional things which you are able to see: wheels, handlebars, accelerator, carburetor and engine. It's a bike for very selective kind of audience who really have the sense of design and minimalism.
Super JD, thank you so much for your time today and telling us about your motorcycles and stuff. It's amazing to hear your journey. Alright, man, thanks so much. I think your nephew will now wake up. It's his wake up time. That means you have to get back to playing with your nephew.
Yeah, sure. Thanks a lot, man. It's nice to talk with you.
Thanks, JD.
Tell us in the comments below who you'd like us to catch up with and we'll get them here. Don't forget to like this video, to share this video and follow Trip Machine for more such content. We will see you guys very soon with another episode of Bikers on PMS.
आज रात 12 बजे से